Hello guys, you're welcome to Crypto Space. My name is Chumba Augustine. I do hope you're having a good week. Mine started so well. So today I'm going to be taking you through a review on how Bitcoin, Ethereum and BNB, which are basically the biggest coin in the world right now with the biggest market capitalization, how they performed the previous week, which is last week. We're going to see their charts, we're going to see their historical data, and how they ended each day and each value. So we're going to be seeing all that in a few minutes. So if you're new to this channel, thank you for coming around. Please hit the like and subscribe button because it helps us a whole lot. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. We do appreciate it a whole lot. So let's get right onto it. The crypto market has been very unstable lately, which really calls for utmost caution from all investors. You should be very careful if you're investing in the crypto space right now because it's not steady, because there are predictions that crypto is going to fall down to 20k, 30k, but I don't really think so because I actually feel it's trying to build a resistance right now. We're definitely going to look at the charts in a few with the charts and the historical data in a few minutes. It's building a resistance right now, and once it has built a strong resistance, it's not going to fall below it, and we're going to be looking at a bull run at that point. But right now it is worthy of note to know that the Russian invasion is really affecting the crypto space really bad. We also how it happened last 2 weeks, how crypto dropped down to about 35k, $35,000 rather. So it affected the market, but now it's coming up, but it's not really as we anticipated. But regardless, the global inflation is also affecting the market as well, plus little or no economic stimulus in the market is affecting the crypto space so bad. So we're going to be looking at the charts in a few minutes time. Just right away we're going to be looking at the chart. So let me take you through the chart so you see what's happening. So Bitcoin has grown with a market capitalization of $750 trillion. Well, it's not doing so bad, although that wasn't the actual position it was last month because it was much more higher than that. Now we're going to be looking at the historical data of Bitcoin from March 7th to March 13th. That's basically last week. So on March 7th, Bitcoin opened up its trade at $38,429.30, and it closed at $38 and it closed at $38,062.04 with a high of 39,000 and a low of 37,000. You can see how the market went on March 7th rather. Now, if you check this whole statistical data, you will see that the highest Bitcoin traded for last week was 42,000, and the lowest he traded for last week was 37,000. Now you can see 42,000 on March 10th, which is its highest position for that day. Yes, that is his highest position for that day. And if you come down to March 8th, you're going to see that Bitcoin was at its low at 37,000. And if you come down to March 7th as well, you're going to still see that Bitcoin was also at its low as 37,000. So the highest it traded last week was 42,000, and the lowest it traded last week was 37,000. Now you can see the range. Bitcoin is not doing so bad for day active traders. They can get in and get out whenever they want. But for long-term holders, I think it's still time to still hold on and see how the market is going. But with the current economic situation, it's a bit dicey now. But whatever it is, we're still gonna hold on to our cryptos and see how it goes. If you want to get a rather in-depth personal analysis of these market data, I'm going to drop a link of CoinMarketCap on the description of this video. Now for Ethereum is not doing so badly with a market capitalization of $310 trillion. Well, it's still struggling anyway, but there's still light at the end of the tunnel. Let's look at how it fared from March 7th till March 13th. You see how it opened? It opened on March 7th with $2,555.30, and it closed at a value of $2,497.77. Now, if you check very well, you will see that the highest it traded for last week was 2,700, and the lowest it traded for was 2,400. Now, that is basically how Ethereum has been fluctuating
Well, it's not doing so badly for an active day trader, but for a long-term trader, well, you just have to keep holding and holding on because there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Well, this is basically not a financial advice. I'm just the guy saying what he knows. Well, you just have to make do with what you're doing from what I'm saying, if that makes sense to you at all. So that is for Ethereum, and this is basically the analysis for Ethereum. Let's look at an overview of what is happening with Ethereum. You can see how the chart is going. Well, it's not so wonderful, right? So let's go to BNB and see what's happening there. BNB, it's a coin owned by the Binance platform. Binance is one of the biggest crypto trading platform. So BNB is their coin with a market capitalization of $60,000 trillion. Well, it's not doing so bad if you ask me, but it was way higher than that last 4 months. So this is the historical data of how Bitcoin has performed in the last 1 week. You see, on March 7th, it's opened at $375 and closed at $381 with a high of $384 and a low of $364. Well, if you check these data, what you're going to notice is that the highest BNB pushed up last week was $400. Yes, that was the highest it pushed up last week, and the lowest it pushed up last week was 370 something dollar. Sorry, $360. That was the highest it pushed last week. The lowest it pushed last week, and the highest was $400. The lowest is $365. You see, basically, coins this period are acting in not so very excited form. They're not moving so excitedly like they moved last 2 months because of these trends in the world right now, the Russian invasion, and all of the factors that I mentioned earlier. Well, it's still a good time to invest, but if you're investing, you have to be very, very careful and be smart about it. Well, for day traders, for day active traders, well, this is a good moment for you. You take advantage of every fluctuation and see how it works out for you.
So that's basically how the major coins in the world are faring right now. Well, not so great, not so fantastic, but it has prospect and it will always have prospect. So if you find this video useful, kindly click the subscribe button and the like button. YouTube likes it a whole lot and enables people to see this video as well. Thank you very much.